You work hard for your money day in, day out. So when someone swoops in and tries to take it in so many different ways, it is frustrating, and scammers are getting even more creative, which is why Lachelle Yates with the Better Business Bureau is here today to talk about new scams that you need to be aware of. What we want you to do is to be able to send a text to her if you have a question about a scam or something that you saw. The message will be taken only by text. The number is 336-379-5775. You text us that question, we get it to the expert. You get your answer in real time. All right, Lachelle, thank you as always for being with us. Let's start first with the account takeover. And this is one of those things where it could be Facebook or Instagram or whatever it happens to be.
Well, it could also be your cell phone. It could be your bank account. It is one form of identity theft that's actually taking over and becoming more and more common. And the crook gets into your account, and instead of just ordering a credit card, now they're actually changing usernames, they're changing passwords, they're adding people to an account. Yeah, they'll get a credit card in their name too, but the problem is, the most problematic part is that they're changing where the communications go to. So it's just taking so much longer for the activity to be spotted, so that the damage just racks up. You have no idea that this is occurring in your account.
So it's like someone takes over your cell phone account and orders themselves a few extra phones and that kind of thing. And they also then change maybe the account password or the address, so you don't even know that that is happening.
And once you do discover it, you can't get into the account because all of the information has been changed.
All right, so what do you do about that?
Well, it's a big mess. You have to call the cell phone carrier, you got to call the bank. But I mean, the real danger is they've been on that phone or on those phones racking up bills, and then you have to prove that it wasn't you. So you just want to be really careful. Do two-factor authentication, where you have to, if you're going to make a change to your account, you've got to have a text message sent to you or a phone call. That's the best way to protect yourself when it comes to account takeovers.
All right. And so that is one of those things where you should also be checking your account, right? I know a lot of us, we don't want to check the bill and that kind of stuff, and it's always the same. Well, check it and, spend an extra couple minutes. All right, let's talk about some online scam tendencies. 'Tis the season. We're all going to be buying things online, and sale prices are a big red flag sometimes.
Yeah, so, a lot of times we found in an online study that we just did that the enticement of a great sale price was the top reason that people bought a product and then became the victim of a scam. So this holiday season, you just want to be really careful if you are going to purchase one of those sought after products, because scammers, they are going to be advertising a great price on that product. Or they may be the only ones offering that product at all. Because think about it, we're going to continue to have supply chain issues through the holidays.
All right, so let's talk about the Facebook buying, because I know I've bought something off an ad on Facebook. So what do we need to be looking out for?
So we've all done it. 5 out of 10 people in our study said that they were just passively browsing, not really looking for anything, and ended up buying something, and of course, lost money because it was a scam. So what you want to do is jump out of that social media app and go to BBB.org, of course, and look at that company and at that product. Or you can go to Google and Google the product and complaints and the company name to see if they've had any issues. But the moral is just to be really careful and don't make impulse purchases, because we found they can really cost you.
The impulse purchases. All right. And I know you said to Google it, and Google is such a great tool, also can be a downfall for us as well. So we all have to be careful with that, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just the impulse purchases. We found that 5 out of 10 people who were Googling a product, actively searching for it, they actually became victim of scams as well and lost money. So, and again, it goes back to the fact that they found a great sales price. So you really want to, if you're going to buy from a site that you've never bought from before, you really want to Google that site, Google that product. But again, a good moral is, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. So ask lots of questions.
I know that whole too good to be true. And you're like, but this sale, I want this sale to be for reals.
Yes, we all do it. I've had to check myself and be like, oh, right before I hit buy, I'm like, oh, let me go and check that out. And I've saved myself some money.
All right. When we come back, we're going to have one more segment with Lachelle. We want you to be able to text your questions there. We're going to talk about that Blue Cross Blue Shield mailer. Yes, it's for real. What you need to do if you want some money with that. That's coming up next.